JSS Nation, welcome back. Real Talk Radio San Diego, hanging out on Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I forgot to wear my pink tie, you guys. Shame on me. Does that mean I have to go home with a scarlet letter now?
No, you're good.
We'll give you a pass.
Okay. But those beautiful voices on the other side of the table, of course, are John Lethin and Sharon Skalko from Community Health Imaging Center, and then flanked also by Mr. Daniel Hernandez from La Maestra. You guys have done such a solid, I know for myself, and moving my needle, and hopefully for everybody who's learning about you guys right now. And I really want to take a light and just shine it back as intensely as possible on that idea that we talked about at the top, which was, what's the one thing right now? What's the one thing for you guys? And what I heard you say was the one thing was awareness. So maybe if this is the awareness, then if I could maybe challenge you guys to help us move to action. So what, John, for that, I'll start with you. So final thoughts, help us with that.
Final thoughts, sticking with the month of October, breast cancer awareness. If you're a woman in San Diego County, age 40 or older, or 35, in the 35 range with increased risk factors, get worked up, come in, have a screening, go to sdchic.org, or you could call us at 619-269-1299. Schedule your appointment. If you don't want to do that, come to our first mobile event this week, which is October the 8th at Qualcomm Stadium. It's put on by the NFL and the American Cancer Society, Community Health Imaging in Susan G. Komen, San Diego. No appointment necessary. Hours 8:30 to 5 p.m. Roll in. Get your screening done.
October 8th. That's Thursday.
That's this Thursday.
Qualcomm, starting at 8:30 in the morning and going till
5 p.m.
Oh, wow. So all day.
Yeah, all day.
So either you can maybe carve out a little bit of time in the morning, or maybe lunch, or maybe toward the end of the day, leave a little early.
Come in,
the
get
coach
your
is out.
screening done. Our technologists are there. We are multilingual, culturally competent. Our radiologists are California board certified radiologists, fellowship trained in women's health. Our medical director, Dr. David Klein, actually did his women's health fellowship at the Mayo Institute. These are top-notch physicians, totally competent and totally caring. So come, just do something, get screened.
I love that, John. I appreciate that. Sharon, what about you?
Well, I kind of want to just elaborate just a little bit more on the screening aspect. And yeah, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it's an ongoing thing throughout the year. A lot of women that regularly do a mammogram will do it on their birthday month. Or they'll pick a special day in the year that a little bell will ring in their head and go, yeah, I need to go get my mammogram. We'll send out a letter to all of our patients that routinely get screened to remind them that they're due for their next yearly mammogram. Mammography is all about looking at images that we take, and then the next year when you're due for a mammogram, the radiologist will pull up those old images, compare them to new images, and that's how we really detect small little subtle changes in the breast, and we catch things early. So I just really want to emphasize early detection is the key. Get your mammogram once a year. Don't be afraid of a mammogram if you've never had one. A lot of talk is that they can be painful, uncomfortable.
Is that true, really?
Not really. Some women are a little tender, but we can work with you if that's the case. Some women have had a bad experience. Again, we can work with you. We have the latest technology. The machines are more user-friendly than they've ever been. So if you've been 3, 4, 5 years without a mammogram, please come in, because it's really the easiest thing that you can do to protect yourself from breast cancer.
And Sharon, you just taught me something, which I think is a brilliant little insight. I never thought of it this way, which is that you're also building a library.
That's correct.
Because,
yes.
Looking at it just once could be a million things, but seeing the progression,
they see
comparing
the progression.
oh, hey, well, hold on, what's this?
Yes, and that's how my breast cancer was caught early.
Aha.
And there were several areas in my breast when they caught my breast cancer, but they looked at these little subtle changes because at age 35, I had a baseline mammogram because I had a family history.
Yeah.
At age 40, I started having yearly mammograms, and I kept that up.
I love that, Sharon.
There you go.
That's a phenomenal point that you just made right
That's
there.
right.
So even if you don't feel anything funky going on,
You
still a
would
great
not.
opportunity to go down to
That's
Qualcomm
correct. Yeah,
and hit the bus up.
Yes, because most things are not felt by a woman. If you see it on a mammogram early, you won't feel it in your breast till it's grown.
I love that thought. Daniel, that's a hard one to top, brother, but something tells me you got that, though. Final thought, brother.
Well, what we've been talking about today is continuity.
Yeah.
Continue to care, continue to provide, continue to give access, continue to adhere to high-quality standards. La Maestra, our main building, it was the first gold LEED certified community health center ever built in the country.
Yes, by the way.
Yeah,
Love that about you.
Virtually everything is built with recyclable materials. So we have a strong adherence to high-quality services. We have expansion plans, work and strengthen our collaborative relationships that we have with Community Health Imaging Center, Susan G. Komen, all our corporate sponsors, to let them know that there's value in supporting La Maestra. We're looking at hopefully building in National City a new 16,000 square foot clinic and 63 units of housing, because we want to, not think out of the box. We want to get rid of the box entirely and look to the future.
Yeah, I love that thought. Wow. That's some good stuff right now, gang. So if I could maybe distill this down a little bit, what I heard you say is go to the site, right? Because you might want to learn a little bit more about it. You might want to get an idea about where this is going to find you, right? And you'll also get an opportunity to go check out the bus, as well, where the bus is going to be. And then chief on that is if you want to go take action right now, then we're going to be at Qualcomm on Thursday from 8:30 all the way to the end of the day. 5:30, 5 or 5:30?
5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock to be able to go get your own screening. And to learn more about Community Health Imaging Center, you go to sdchic.org. And to learn more about La Maestra, it's lamaestra.org. That's LAMAESTRA.org. Or you can call them the old-fashioned way at 619-269-1299. Man, you guys, I'm so grateful for you guys coming in today.
Jesse, thank you for having us on.
Thank you so much, Jesse.
I love that thought. And I love the fact that you were hanging out with us as well, Stash Nation. So hopefully we left you a little better than how we found you today. And hopefully if this is resonating with you or someone that you love, get them on the site or get them down to Qualcomm so we can hack that horrible stat of 4 out of 5 people that aren't getting this done over 40. And the worst stat, which is the 40,000 that probably going to lay victim to this by the end of the year. Real Talk Radio San Diego. We'll be back next week. Thanks for hanging out.